what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?
is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy 8bit79, man. How y'all been? We are back over here with a brand new joint. So see the title, see the thumbnail. Let's go ahead and hop to it, shall we?
I'm sorry, I couldn't get the binoculars out in time.
Look, well, let's not stand on ceremony, mate. Let's start the show.
So how y'all been? How y'all been, man? Yo. So, you know, your boy had to post this. I showed y'all the other week. We came up on this in a GBR, actually. Good old CTP of Rage. I think we only used 3 boost points, or 3 sets of boost points. So I think it was like 60 or whatever the cost is. But for the 3 for a GBR Dormammu, that might be, it's either 60 or 80. But we didn't, you know, this is like 100 boost point WAP or whatever. But yeah, the regular standard, and got lucky as fuck. So that's absolutely dope. I'll be glad when they bring the CTP of Conquest here. But to be able to pick that up, that was actually fly. And then also we got my guy Shaka Zulu down here. So yeah, this happened. Dude unlocked the CTP of Conquest from the dispatch shop, bro. Absolutely busted for the discounted price at 30%, 2,415 crystals. It doesn't get better than this. The only thing better than this at this point is getting the CTP of Conquest from a 28-day check-in event. That's the only way I think you're gonna get it cheaper, unless you are like extremely lucky gambling, getting it on your first couple of pulls. This is like 4 pulls out of the chest on discount, because I think it's like $6.75 a piece. So yeah, just to put it into perspective, there's really not many ways to get a cheaper Rage. And like my guy said, I'll take it for that cost. You damn right you will. And then we got my guy Anonymous Member. Who should I spend the next 2 to 3 weeks to get to tier 4? He's got Psylocke here, kind of an old uniform, kind of useless without it. Wong is a support character only, and that would be like a tier 4 support, and he would only be buffing Doctor Strange, so you would kind of need them both. So that would be a pass. Professor X might be actually a maybe. Not that he's decent. Like he's not unusable at tier 4, but he's not like at the pinnacle of the meta, far from it actually. But the fact that we haven't gotten an update for X-Men 97, and seeing as how he's the leader of the X-Men, and he did feature in the show, although not as prominent as one may think. Yeah, I could kind of go for a Professor X tier 4 here. Blue Dragon and Shadow Shield, we have no idea when they're gonna get a tier 4. Spider-Gwen would be a really solid choice, I think, in this space. War Machine, while he does do DPS, would probably be a hard pass. This looks like the older uniform for Ghost Rider, so I would say if you plan on getting his Halloween outfit, hell yeah. Moon Knight is a skip. Mystique is a skip. You can use a support just fine at tier 3. And she buffs way more characters than Wong, so if it was a toss up between those two, I would definitely take Mystique. But like I said, that would just be for tier 4 content, and it's not like the new game mode brought us that, right? So you also have Rogue and Storm down there. I would say pass on them until you get an X-Men update. Ant-Man is definitely a pass. Loki is kind of okay. Captain Marvel isn't bad, although she may not be as popular or that popular. Definitely not the popularity of old school Carol. Ms. Marvel, not Captain Marvel. Big difference. Let's see, you got Black Bolt here. Once again, if you plan on picking up his Halloween outfit, I'd say yeah, because he is still strong, but you know, Ghost Rider is a better option for you at this point. Better survivability, definitely, especially if you have his artifact, especially against fire damage dealers. Spider-Man at this point, I would say he's a skip because he doesn't get much use outside of Alliance Conquest, or with some really strict conditions in play in Otherworld Battle, maybe. But we haven't really seen much rotation out of him after they buffed that end timeline, or what they call the buff. I see Johnny down there. He's not a bad option by any stretch of the imagination. He is really strong at tier 4, especially in his new uniform. So Black Panther and Cap are also really solid choices. Carnage is a skip, and Gamora, I would say, is a skip. So that's how that list kind of shakes out. Oh, and Angel is in his latest uniform. He's not bad, but the season's already passed, so it'll take you too long for it to roll back around. So anything seasonal, I would say, is a hard skip, unless it's something that's coming up. We do have 2 Halloween outfits on this list that will be coming available, and that's not counting whatever new shit they're gonna drop. So let's go ahead and slide on into the game. Let me get this thing pulled up. Oh, I don't even got the damn thing open on my. Let me open the game. Okay. And now let's yep. All right. Okay, let's see. Now this is gonna shake out. We actually got a fresh batch of boost points. We do got a couple of crystals to pick up because we missed a couple of logins, but that's not that big of a deal. We'll definitely have that within the next 2 or 3 weeks. So definitely try to make sure that you make your logins. Even though I screw up sometimes and I don't, I definitely encourage you guys to. I went years and years without without missing. So, you know, missing a couple now after 6 years of playing, it's like, it's not really that big of a deal. It's not gonna hurt me one way or the other, but definitely if you are a new account, a new player, returning player, you're trying to build your roster back up, you definitely got to make sure you hit your logins every single day. And we got a little Soul of the Foul Team to pick up before we jump on this tier 4 Deadpool thing. Because we do not have all the material. Okay, it's not a full carry. This dude with Gene may actually hit way harder than me, so he's got more attack and more pierce, of course. We're very middle of the pack. We've been rocking 13% pierce for a minute now. And you know what? It really just goes to show that you can complete most of the content in the game on a pretty good clip without having 25% pierce or even 20% pierce. It helps. Definitely helps. But that's not anything that you need to worry about unless you plan on, you know, higher ABX scores. Of course, it helps in winning timeline battles and things of that nature, AC, that sort of stuff. Definitely helps in GBR for clearing faster, and definitely helps in World Boss. Helps in all content, really. Yo, DJ, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to the channel. I'm trying to do more regular content, man. It's hard, bro. Like, mad respect to cats that been doing this a lot longer, and, like, you know, all that jazz, because it is not easy. And that's in whatever lane, you know what I mean? Doesn't necessarily have to be gaming content or none of that. It's just the amount of research. Like this really isn't that difficult. Getting on, shooting a live stream, that sort of stuff. For what we're doing here, it's really not that difficult. You know, making actual concise videos is way harder. Because at least I feel you have to be able to, you know, paint the picture of your concept, right? Because you're trying to get people to see the point, whatever it is. You're trying to illustrate the point of whatever the messaging is, right? So, yeah. Yep, I'm gonna eat that one. Step to the right here. Get right back into it, because we ain't tripping. We gonna eat that one too. Get him out of here. Yeah, we actually had a little help. Oh, no, we didn't. Well, 100,000 ain't bad. It ain't bad. It is not bad at all. And to be honest, right then, I just looked at the boost points. I didn't even look to see if I got a CTP or nothing like that. I don't think I did. What are they dropping today anyway? Authorities. I'll have a spare authority laying around if I got one. I doubt my luck is that good this soon after I got something else. Yeah, and I don't have any authorities in my inventory except this good old mighty right here. Still waiting to redistribute some CTPs. But that's not gonna hurt our purposes for my guy Deadpool here, because he's already sitting on a mighty greed. I've had this on him for a little while. I think ever since the update, I just went ahead and preemptively slapped it on him. He does have a 5-star artifact. Fully Awakened Power of Angry Hulk set, type 5, on the type enhancement. And of course, all of the gears are at 30. We got a few Odin sprinkled in there as well. And I may not need that for the skill cooldown anymore. So we'll probably wind up swapping that with something. But let's go ahead and get to it, man. So my guy is gonna be gaining a bunch of instinct to the tune of almost, well, no, 3,500. Okay, 20, almost 30,000 HP. That's not a bad number, and for a speed type to go over 100,000 HP, it's pretty darn solid. Goes from 45,000 physical attack to 62,900, almost 63,000. Energy attack really doesn't matter. Physical defense goes from 25 to 34, so 9,000, a little shy of that. And then we got about 8,000 energy defense, from 21,650 to 29,770. So not bad. We'll be pretty much done on our Soul of the Faltine for a while. We'll have a little bit of carbo to play with. We'll still have plenty of life seed and books, and then we'll be working on getting the speed books back, of course. So let's go ahead and get it. Go with the over the shoulder look. Nice. So this also means we have 5 GBR clears. I mean, not GBR, world boss clears for the tier 4 world bosses now, which is actually awesome. And of course, this guy being of that hybrid variety with the other outfit, I can still go in with the CTP that he has and get some low level work done, which is pretty nice. Benefit, at least for right now. I'm sure I'll have something to surpass him later, but you know, in the immediate, it'll get the job done. And to be honest, I'm probably gonna need to do some more work on my cards before we just start pushing in GBR like that. So maybe a little ways off. We are 3 shy. Let's open a normal one. And we'll go ahead and start running the rifts. Get these jokers out of the way, burn up some energy so we can refill it and all that jazz. And yeah, sit back and chop it up with you guys. I don't know what happened. So yeah. My Eagles won convincingly over the Giants last weekend, so that was dope. Saquon Barkley returning to MetLife, running all over the joint. Absolutely stoked for that dude. That's how you supposed to do when you go back to the squad that didn't want to pay you what you was worth. This dude is from a skill set standpoint, right? Not necessarily from the vision or style of running, but simply from the skill set standpoint. He reminds me a lot of Barry Sanders of the Detroit Lions back in the 80s and 90s. He reminds me a lot of that dude, like for real. The build, the power in the legs, the ability to cut on a dime, the footwork. You know, maybe not the same running style, or vision, right? And this is not to say that Saquon Barkley has bad vision. I think they're different runners, but I think a lot of their skill sets are really similar. From being able to jump, cutting the hole on a dime, and their ability to make guys miss and or run guys over into that short but stocky frame. Like, yeah, he's something else, bro. But I said that his rookie season. So happy they put the Ghost Rider P card, man, bro. Let's talk about them Jets trade. Wait a minute, what I missed? What trade? Oh, hold up. You taking me too fast, DJ. Let me pull this up. Who the Jets done traded? I know we're not getting we're not getting Hassan Reddick back because we can't get him back from you guys for 2 years. So that's just like, it's no point by the end. You know what I mean? You know, I think Hassan Reddick is still a young enough player, but I think he's like 27 now. In 2 years, he'll be 29. And he finally agreed to a contract with the New York Giants the other day. So yeah, that's a done deal. The Jets. He's a Jet now. He got $12 million deal, but he been MIA this whole time. So, you know, I'm a little more angry that we let Reddick go in favor of a Bryce Huff, who's a project. Like, the only thing that he does well is rush the passer. And he's still figuring that out. So that, you know, trying to convert him into a half-ass edge rusher, run, stop type of dude, but he doesn't have that skill set. So maybe they figure they're going to be able to develop him, but who's their linebacker coach? You know what I mean? If you're talking about bringing in maybe Jeremiah Trotter Sr. or Seth or Seth Joyner or somebody like that, then yeah. You know, if you're talking about, you know, from a defensive coach standpoint, if you're talking about not coordinator, just, you know, somebody to help coach up the defense from a technique and skill set standpoint, you're talking about bringing in, say, a Brian Dawkins or somebody like that, then yeah. Oh. That's right. That's right. Y'all got Devontae Adams. I forgot about that. That depends on how healthy 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers is, right? He can still play. But just as Tom Brady was very limited in his later years, even though he was still, good, but a lot of what made Tom Brady good was part of it was the system that he played in, right? And his ability to be able to maximize that system. And his read progression, along with the route design, is what made Tom Brady succeed, right? When they went with New England, they were great to good at all aspects of the game, and they didn't make a lot of mistakes. That's a difficult team to beat. When you're not out there turning the ball over or going 3 and out, or passing up points, easy ones, easy chip shot field goals and all of it, or 35, 40 yarders. When you got the ability to drive down, knock those things down, build confidence in your offense and what they're able to produce, as well as get in the end zone, score a touchdown, as well as not turn the ball over, generate turnovers on defense, not give up a lot of points and big plays and penalties on both sides of the ball, right? As far as the penalties, you're gonna be a difficult ball club, bro. You just are, and that's what that Patriots teams were. That, and of course all the other controversies, the Blake Gates and all this sort of stuff here, but you know what it is. Think they forcing who, the Jets? Or the Eagles? I think the Eagles are forcing it, but a lot of that has to do with, I think, poor coaching, along with, from the offensive standpoint, you got, I think this is Jalen Hurts' third offensive coordinator in as many years. That's going to be difficult to keep up with. And now you're bringing in a complex Kellen Moore style system, but then you also got Nick Sirianni in there. If you brought in Kellen Moore to run the offense, let him run the fucking offense and get out of the way, right? Your job is, hey, now I want to run play. Now I don't like that play. Give me something else. That's his job, because I haven't seen him specialize with any particular part of the offense. Not the run game, not the passing game, not the play design, not the blitz pickup packages. None of this. Right? I haven't really. He's a morale guy and he's an analytics guy, I think. But that's why we see the brotherly shove play or the tush push so damn much. Every time they line up 3rd or 4th and 1, they're going like, and you always have to think in the back of your head. Look at what happened to your last franchise quarterback. Different kind of play, but still, Jalen Hurts. He had a knee injury. I think a couple of years back, right? On a little bad hit that he took on the coming down. How often do you want to put your franchise quarterback in this position and given all of this wear and tear and all of it? Like, it's so easy to roll an ankle, or you know what I mean? And I had long said, like, one of the best things that I thought that came out of that loss to the, I think the Browns, because we lost to Baker Mayfield. The best thing to come out of that loss was the fact that they actually tried to get creative and run a trick play off the push on a quick out. Okay, great. Do something different. Make defenses have to think when you line up in this formation. And whatever you do, it's going to have to be quick, because it's not like it's a, you know what I mean? You can't screen off of it, none of that. It's a goal line style play. So I would love it if they would use Saquon more, limit that push. I mean, dude had 176 yards when he came out the game. 176, 177. I think he was averaging like over 10 yards a carry or some shit like that. Like, hand this guy the fucking ball and let your offense wear it down. Let your offensive line wear down that defense, because you got some hogs up front. Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, who's out with a hamstring, Landon Dickerson, you know, you got 6'6", 300-pound plus Mekhi Becton. Let these guys play downhill and let them wear out these defenses. You have one of the best blocking tight ends in all of football in freaking Dallas Goedert, who also possesses 4.5 speed and a great set of hands and excellent route running skills. Like, utilize these guys so you can set up the play action pass, keep them off balance with the pre-snap motion, and watch this offense flourish. But I don't know if it's Jalen's ability to be able to read the defense, but you have to start using that motion, that pre-snap motion, because that's only going to help him be able to identify coverage. Like, it's so simple, bro. But yeah, I'm back to the future fight, man. I'm glad they put my guy the Ghost Rider P card in there too, DJ. That's actually dope as fuck. I think I brought that up on the last live stream. So yeah. Let me turn that down just a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. I'm peeking a little bit too much over there. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, them putting that P card in there, that was absolutely fucking dope, bro. That gives players access at stuff. That's also why I tend not to spend money in games like this, because I've been playing games long enough to know that a lot of times they'll drop some free shit, or they'll drop some paywall shit. Sometimes it will forever be paywall, and sometimes it won't be. And I think cards, CTPs over the years have proven to be one of those things that's like, yeah, it's exclusive when it come out, but you know, after a while, let's look at the CTP of Conquest. They recently put it in the 28-day check-in joint, and I think, yeah, we just showed it. Yeah, we just showed it. My guy Shaka Zulu over here, and snatched him one from the jaws of damn me. I be goddamn out of the fucking dispatch shop, bro. For 2,415 crystals. That is a steal all day long. I wish I'd have got it. Cause I got one I need to smash and make a mightier brilliance. So hell yeah, that's absolutely fucking fantastic. And then the other reward, so you know, by the time it's all said and done, just to keep it a buck, my guy did, oh no, he hit the one purchase joint. He one-shotted this shit. Yo, my guy is a fucking G. I wonder what the purchase price here was though. If it were crystals, then I wonder kind of how much, and then you would add that, of course, to the 2415. But still a fucking one-shot, bro. He came through like, you ever play Mike Tyson's Punch Out? Some soda pop instant uppercuts. They come from the ground up. He came through with one of them. Oh, I gotta get a gift of that shit or something. He came through with one of them. These youngsters, they ain't gonna understand. I'm gonna hit you with some 1973 gaming analogies and shit. But say, yeah, this is absolutely lit, bro. I ain't mad at this at all. More power to you, Shaka Zulu. Good shit, bro. Thanks for posting that. Fucking dope. Don't drop that shit here. Hey. That motherfucker hit the thing and got the yellow cape. Oh, shit. I'm not PvP at all. I need a CTP rage. Hey, I got you with that too. Cause this is from yours truly. I hit one of them out of GBR the other day. On the Whooping Blend, I think I might only spent 2. I think I said 3 in the first of the stream, but I might only spent 2. Cause I only got 60 the Soul of the Foul Team. I'm not sure if that was all that was left though. And I just maybe had some extra boost points laying around. I said, fuck it. And dumped that shit and got lucky. Hey, it's a win, it's a win. Yeah, I could have got, you know, 160. Look, I still got all of my Soul of the Foul Team for the day, so that's neither here nor there. The point is, this goddamn raid. So, you know, it's a win. I take it. Oh Lord, you put a whole lot up in here, didn't you? You said a mouthful. Like I was like, who is my best choice? And then dropped 30 fucking screenshots, bro. Like some of them duplicates and shit. Nah, I feel you though. It's a complicated game, man. And like, I wish when people give advice, they give it with the disclaimer, like, because I know people be looking for advice and shit online or whatever. And yeah, I would definitely take Luna or Namor. Well, Luna, definitely Luna. Well, shit. I would say Luna if Here, let's see what I'm talking about. Let me put this shit up here. So my guy is asking, out of these characters, who should he pick? Satao Lao. So he's got Namor, Rogue, Luna, Thor, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, Black Widow, Cassandra Nova, Cyclops, Captain Marvel, Shuri, She-Hulk, Hulk, Shang-Chi, Venom, Double Up, Ancient One, Phil Coulson, Rocket, Sin, Yondu, Ant-Man, Gwenpool, Sister Grimm, Elektra, Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, Groot, Spider-Man, Morgan Le Fay, Hyperion, Hela, Ronan, Loki, or Ghost Rider. I'm assuming... Oh, this is a tier 3 mega advancement ticket. Oh, shit, yeah. I would definitely say premium character only. And so out of this list, I believe that's Namor, Luna, probably Cassandra Nova, I think. Hyperion is exclusive. I think Morgan is free. So yeah, out of that list, I would definitely say it's either Luna or Namor. And the only reason why it's an or is because I have to take into consideration, is this guy a free-to-play player, or is he light to moderate spender? If you're a light to moderate spender, I'd say pick up Luna, but that also means waiting till next summer for this uniform to come around. I don't know if the game's going to be around that long. Odds that Namor gets something before Luna is probably a little bit higher. I say that though with the caveat of, we talk about it all the time, but this hero voting update event that they had, and Crescent being number 15 on this list, we know Crescent, Sharon Rogers, and Luna Snow share ties as being babies of Netmarble, so they'll probably all get something together, and as long as it's not seasonal, you could have a win, because I'm assuming Luna's uniform is gonna have to be at least as strong as her paywall version, if that makes sense. What up, noob? Welcome back, bro. The topic you're talking about, I'm sorry, just got back. Let's see, that's nice. I think it will become the norm. See, I'm not at all PvP. Yeah, we talked about the rage. Yeah, I think the last stream. Okay. I think Luna is still meta. Yeah, Luna's definitely still meta, but you're also talking about a seasonal paywall uniform. Let me go ahead and pull the game back up. You're also talking about a seasonal paywall uniform. So from that regard, with it being out of Luna and Namor, I gotta kind of take into account whether or not this guy's spending money in the game or not, and it depends on how quickly they do the Crescent update. I'm assuming that's gonna be a full update, and we'll probably only get like those 3 characters and maybe like a new GBR or some shit like that. If they're still investing that much into the game, considering the way that they advertise this zombie mode as multiplayer, but it not dropping that way, I think it's kind of telling. Because I mean, I find it difficult to believe that they couldn't make it work. I think what's more likely, and this is just my opinion, but in my opinion, I think it's more likely that they didn't want to invest the resources into making it work, as opposed to it not being a thing. Like, I think it was more that than anything else. So yeah. I mean, you got to think about it. They announced that game mode earlier this year with the developer, the 9-year developer note or some shit like that. That was like August or April. That wasn't that long ago. And if they knew they were announcing that game mode, that means they were working on that thing probably 6 months ago. You couldn't make it work? Or did the funding get cut? Like, okay, well, we're not going to implement it on this level because it's going to cost risk benefit analysis, nickel and dime us to death type shit. I don't know. You know, the game not being offered on things like Google Play services, or the Facebook thing being kind of going away. You know, that's also a depending on how it went, say they're paying Facebook or whatever to advertise their game or whatever, however the fucking shit the contract was set up. You know, they could be paying for that advertisement, right? There's some money changing hands somewhere along that line. Whether they paying or whether they receiving, who knows? So I'm looking at all of this, and it's adding up to they trying to float this motherfucker as long as they can. With as little resources as possible, and they're slowly turning off the spigot. I could be wrong. I hope I am. I hope it's another 10 years. But yeah. Isn't it weird if they do a vote for tier 4 characters in that vote? They didn't even do one this year, bro. When's the last time we've gotten any kind of anything? Hang on. All right, I'm gonna go refresh my drink and I will be right back after these messages and we'll get caught up on that chat and get into some Deadpool stuffings. Okay, we are back, and the apologies about the extended break, but it could not be helped. Now when you got a wife and kid. But yeah, it's cool though. It's cool though. Let's see here. Isn't it weird? Yeah, we talked about the vote. But yeah, that's what I find weird, bro, is that they haven't done the vote thing at all this year. They haven't even done a survey, right? So yeah, you know, and I think that's kind of interesting. I think that's kind of telling. I'm wondering why nobody's really brought it up. As far as the feedback, especially considering when they did the Doom buff and they announced it, and 3RL announced it in the live stream. Him and the announcer said, and the message was conveyed, of course, through them, that yeah, we're paying attention, we're listening to you guys' feedback, positive and all of this stuff. Alright, cool. Well, you know the Doom buff wasn't enough because people have been still spamming shit like hashtag buff Doom. And now hashtag buff apocalypse. Right? So, and that's two dead native tier 2 supervillains in a row that they've given this treatment to. So of course, and two fan favorites at that. So yeah, you know, after all of that, I find it interesting that we haven't seen any kind of poll, any kind of character voting list, any kind of survey, any of this community feedback stuff that they were doing for a while, but then they also weren't I don't know, it was working and then it wasn't. in certain areas, but the game was in a good place. The community was in a good place for it, I think. Now it's like it's new blood coming in still, but it's also like mostly the hardcore of the hardcore. It's really just fucking with the game. Very regularly, you know what I mean? Because when I see I'm missing days on a 28-day login event, it's like, oh yeah, I kind of know where the game is at, just based on that much. And granted, I have been very busy. Goodness. Yeah, how about that? We just do that. That's much better. All right. But yeah, man. We'll see better days, bro. We will. It may take a little bit. It may take a little bit, but we will see better days on the Future Fight, I think. Or I hope, I'll put it like that. You are gonna be disappointed, buddy. Well, maybe if he's an AC player, maybe not. Maybe not. Dude's talking about well, he ain't talking about it. He put the screenshot up. Unlocking Madeline Pryor. Luna, the answer is always Luna or Valkyrie. Yeah, Valkyrie is nice. I can't lie. Okay, what you rocking down here, bro? Okay, you need to get your attack up. Need to help your mom with work. All right. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you, noob. I appreciate you dropping through, Brody. But yeah, man, that's kind of weird that it's been sort of radio silent as far as the whole thing. Let me see, no news. Yeah, Marvel Zombie celebration event. Oh, third area in Alliance Conquest. Yeah. Yeah, man, and that zombie survival, that shit is like, bro, you can knock that shit out in like a day, and then you don't gotta fuck with it for a week. And like, bro, I guarantee you, within a matter of a few weeks, maybe a month or two, people will love the rewards, but they are gonna despise the game mode because, one, it's not multiplayer like how you advertised or whatever. But two, once you do that one run, there's really no point in making another one. Like, you could literally do that. And I know how people used to do back in the day with shit, what was it, squad battle? And they would do their runs, but they wouldn't like hit like the max score for the ranking, but they would do just enough to get all of their rewards and shit out of the way. Then they would come back through and play again. But even then, you're only playing the shit twice. And okay, you can max that shit out and be good, get all of your rewards, and just whatever. But to have to wait 7 days to go back in there just to do anything else, like there's no daily farming mechanic like how we thought with that right side of the thing, and at only 20 crystals it really could have been. But now we're talking about 20 crystals a week. That's only an 80 crystal a month bump, bro. So from the free-to-play perspective, even if you're not getting a Stark stash, yeah, 80 crystals additional to what you're getting isn't very much at all. I think if the first thing they should do to improve that game mode is make the right side of that challenge board just like the challenges, just like the daily challenges. You got make that whole thing mirror that. The wheel on the left should be your weekly challenges, and the scrolling tab on the right should be your daily challenge. Now, if they want to take, hell, even if they want to take half the fucking crystals and put half of them on the weekly and put the rest of them on the daily, I'm cool with that. But make it something where I have to do every day at least. Like, then it would be a point to me trying to play and top my score and, you know, maybe work out little quirks and mechanics in there to improve. But as it stands, it's gonna get really boring really fast. And I think the idea was to have more hordes of zombies with more players. Maybe a lot of the devices that they tested couldn't handle it. I don't know. Because you're talking about animating a whole lot more shit based on the amount of people that are participating type of thing. And even with 2 players, it might have been really wonky or some shit. I don't know. Just speculating. And then you also have to think about it from this aspect, bro. If this is the case, that they can't do this zombie shit multiplayer, how will they ever do Annihilus and the Annihilation Wave? I'm just saying. They're gonna have to figure this shit out. So, yeah. Like, if that's the case, that means that Annihilus will probably never be a GBR. It'll probably be a world boss type shit. Like, that's kind of where my mind goes when I see stuff like that. Like, that's probably never gonna happen then. And that's if the game holds out. But yeah. So let's yep, I figured we were getting close. Oh yeah, I did get a 4-star Valkyrie artifact. I got that out of the latest timeline survival. I'm just not sure if I already have Shuri's artifact on her. And I also need to check and see what it does, but oh man, no, that's not Shuri, that's Valkyrie's artifact. I'm tripping. No, I don't. Oh, cool. Definitely equipping that. Yeah, her support status just got better. I might give her that insight back. Oh, wait a minute, no, she had like a destruction or something. So I probably need to give her an insight. We'll do a little CTP distribution. What? Why is this one extra? 20%. That's 10% one way. Oh, that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Okay. If that's the case, I need to check and see the one on Colossus right quick. He's only got the supervillain damage. He doesn't have the supervillain and superhero damage. So I'm gonna have to re-roll this thing. We're not gonna do it right now though. We'll roll up this to 6 and okay. Cold resist sucks though. see what my guy's doing now over here. Where is guy at? At the front of the pack, maybe? Yep. You got oh, wow, he doesn't have a striker. So who would be a good striker for this guy? Preferably somebody with iframe ignore. It's a long iframe ignore skill that hits hard. I wish it would show you who's using like when you select, like if there was some kind of way to tell who you're pulling it from. No, Sentry isn't being used as a striker. It's fourth skill, it's not iframe ignore. Incredible Hulk. He's doing his fifth skill. Still no iframe ignore there. I think it's fourth. It was the iframe ignore. Gotta change his outfit. Oh, he's Spidey Striker. Okay. Cool, that worked. Who's your striker? Jean. She is doing her second skill, iframe ignore. He's doing his fifth skill. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There. And we'll check this out. Got Thanos and Jean with a sentry. So I'll see if my sentry can get his out of the way. Oh, wow, this might be a bit of a, okay, full beans. See how he does against this Thanos. Okay, he is keeping his artifact from getting triggered. He clapped Thanos. Slid Jean between the second and the third rope. Oh, he's doing way better than he was at tier 3 level 80. Way better. Especially with a 5-star artifact. We caught another Jean team. Okay, we'll give him a little startup time and then we'll switch. Oh, he actually killed my sentry. Okay. I got made short work of that. Got his artifact triggered by sentry. That's problematic. He was still able to deal with the most major threat. Because, to be honest, Wolverine cleaned the rest of this up pretty easily. And then we still have a full life on Sentry for them to deal with, so yeah, as a practical team. Now we haven't gone up against the big three yet to see how we deal with a surfer and a sentry and all of these guys at the same time. So yeah. This guy's Thanos clapped my sentry. Wow. Hold on. Do it like this. Ooh, that was nasty. And then he just ran through Surfer, but this is a level 72 Surfer. Ooh, that hurt. Got his artifact triggered. Okay, he got the bump back up and snatch sentry down through there. This dude has 495,000 HP, bro. That's ridiculous. As a speed type. Goodness. 495 with a greed as a speed type? And that's after the artifact triggers also. So regularly he has, or normally he has 300,000, but HP does not drop below 1, recovers 35% after the effect ends, recovers additional HP equal to max health for 6 seconds. So where did that 495 HP bump come from if it's not coming from the artifact? Because that was interesting. 30% HP increase. So did he get a buff snatched? I think that may have been what it was. He might have got his active buffs removed and that dropped his HP by 30%. So that makes sense. As he's rocking 330 right now. But I saw that shit bump up to 495 and that was kind of interesting. Okay, we'll see if we can take one life. We'll hit him with the switch. The sentry seems to have some problems with my guy Deadpool here. Adam is easy pickings because of the type advantage. We got a fresh Wolverine to pop on him. Oh, that is gonna be nice. And then jump into an R-frame. Get him with the counterattack and then jump into the tier 3 and it's a wrap. Wow. That is pretty damn dope. Haven't lost one yet. Okay, here comes the big 3. Let's see how this works. Now they're not all tier 4, but they are level 80. Oh, sentry got clapped right away. So this is, oh, okay. Trying to keep Wolverine in the hip pocket because he's kind of proven. Okay, we did get our artifact triggered. However, we did take one life. Oh no, we got sentry out of there completely. But we have to, oh, he got Surfer too. Nice. Popped the counterattack and died from the reflect. But then Wolverine is really gonna be the test. Whose artifact gets triggered first? Oh, we got him. We got him. And now ours goes off. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. That is why we had to keep Wolverine in the hip pocket. For his Wolverine being on the back burner kind of creates an issue. So we're going to remedy that right now by switching those guys place for any Wolverine stragglers, because I'll either need Sentry, who's not a good matchup for against Wolverines particularly, to take him out, or I'm gonna need my own Wolverine to take out the enemy Wolverine. My guy's having a little bit of difficulty there, but he managed to get him. Oh, and then he got his artifact triggered. Problematic. Almost got him, but this may be the first L we take. Yeah, that Sentry there was just way too much. You may have actually needed Surfer to deal with that guy off the reflect. So that's gonna be the test, is getting past these tier 4 sentries. I kind of want to see what my guy can do with just a full-on PvP. Oh, he didn't get his artifact triggered. He finessed that joint. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, he got slapped. Damn, I wonder why I didn't see the counter go off. I must have just missed it. Okay. So my Sentry did trigger that artifact. However, he got killed in the process. But he gets up and makes easy work of that Wolverine, and Spidey should be no problem. And even if he is, we got Wolverine sitting in pocket. So another victory. Pretty darn nasty. So we got 3 more left. We picked up 1 more L. I think. Drop them guys out. 40/40 buff with his own debuff removal. See if I can get lucky. Come on now, give me the supervillain superhero damage with the 20% reduced pierce. That is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna roll all these damn obelisks and they're gonna give me some low freaking number. I was disappointed in that roll. 17, 10, 10. No, 17, 10 supervillain. Come on. 15, 10 one way. Come on. Oh, I'm not tripping. Yeah, max stats is 20, 20, 20. I ain't saying you gotta max me out, but at least hook a brother up with a little bit of juice. See here, 12. Okay, at least we got both of them, and it's a 20%. Let's increase damage dealt to boss types instead of the pierce reduction. You fuckers. That's a 140. I can get rid of that. I know it's double lightning damage, but I'm not getting much from a 140. Not these days. It ain't like a perfect roll. I can get rid of it. Bunch of these things are just sitting up here collecting dust. Good old 140. Damage dealt to boss types again. Wow. Chickens are getting very slim. I know they ain't gonna hit it with me back to back. Nope. Damage dealt to boss types. All these trash GBIs that I'm probably never gonna reroll. Decreased it finally. With 15, 15, 15, I will take it. It ain't perfect, but coupled with everything else he's got going on, that will definitely work. Jay Moreno, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Let's see, what else can we do with this guy? PvP support. There we go. Oh, one of these damn things is a support tab. guaranteed crit. Oh, and then a 30% and then a decreased damage received. Yeah. Yeah, we'll rock my guy Coulson. That's not a bad set of not a bad set of stats there, bruh. Especially with the HP increase, so looking for something along those lines. Oh wow. And this guy's rocking a Molecule Man lead. I know most of the shit that I just threw in there isn't gonna work just because Molecule Man's in there now. I did get the 30% HP bump though. So dispatch Molecule Man pretty quickly, but not able to deal with this sentry as effectively. Seems like this guy has over 500,000 HP and was still working on his first life. Meanwhile, our artifact is triggered. Oh wow. Yep. Didn't even get a chance to use the ambush prop. Kind of needed my second skill on cooldown at that point in order to make that work. Now let's try this without the Molecule Man shenanigans going on. See just how much more effective this guy is. Okay, so the HP bump is real, but Wolverine's type advantage is just too darn much. So I sense that kind of being gonna be the ongoing theme here. Just this guy's too beastly. I would probably need a Mighty Conquest or something like that. This may be easy pickings. Okay, we'll buy my guy some time right quick. Let everybody else get clapped up. Now we do have to keep in mind we had to clap that surfer immediately. He got his artifact pop. See here. Can we get off? Get off. Artifact is already popped. I know we can have the ups over Spider-Man if we can. Oh, and Wolverine's out there too with that backup, baby. Easy pickings. Easy picking. Didn't even really jump on that other side, because if he did, Wolverine would have. Yeah. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 1 loss to Wolverine, 1 loss to a Molecule Man led team that turned all my shit off. So it is what it is. And we had a touch more HP we could have given him. So not bad at all. You know what? Is he part of? Oh, he is part of the debuff list. And see, the fucked up thing about this shit is, if I do start rocking characters that are like, even with the debuff shit going on, you see everybody's rocking debuffed characters, and that's pretty much for a reason. And I don't think that debuff does enough to close the gap on everything. I really don't. We're gonna switch it up after this to. He's got one character in here that doesn't have any debuffs. Got over 200,000 HP, but she can't kill a sentry one-on-one. And even if she reses and kills him, okay, so he didn't have a second life. Let's say even if she resed him and killed him and he had a second life, then you got to deal with that whole aspect. But the fact that even came down to a one-on-one battle is crazy. We'll drop all of these guys out and we'll go and pick up see. Gotta find a good character. For PvP. Maybe we can do something with old Crusher Creel here. I'm almost tempted to get this guy a fucking egg. Because as I recall, he has like a minor fucking heal on every single one of his skills. Yeah, 6%. I know it ain't much. But by him having something everywhere, I'm hoping maybe with the added heal that'll get him over the hump. But then I'm also worried about his DPS. And it just falling off a cliff. So probably just throw him in as is. See if we can give him a little help. Nope. And he has his artifact too. That makes me want to try to regen even more. Do you have any damage reduction built into this kit natively? Dodge. My defense ain't too great. Does have damage reduction. And some increased chain hit. A whopping 25%. Oh, and he's got physical reflect built into his kit as well. Interesting. Yeah, let's throw him out there and see how he operates. And he may very well get clapped up. Will definitely not be using tickets. At that. Oh. Hell is absorbing, man. Oh, that's right. He's only for these things. You gonna get lucky on the artifact? Hell no. Yeah, he's those kind of bios. Gonna have to pass those off. Okay. Most likely crit damage is what he needs without even looking. And 35% recovery rate natively. Give me movement speed and skill cooldown, huh? I'll take it. One shot of max. Okay, who else can we throw out here? Ain't throw too many cats out there that have no CTP at all. Guy's not even serviceable, which is very unfortunate for my guy Sabretooth. The dilemma is real. I got 2 more slots to fill up. Wasp debuffed as well. Definitely use her support. No, she is not. That's what I was looking for. Where the hell is Wasp? I got Ant-Man. Ah, there she is, right there. My damn face. Okay, let's try this and see how we come out. Okay, not bad, not bad. Wasp holding up pretty good. Finally gets slid between the second and third rope along with Domino. And Crusher Creel doesn't last very long. But I think my guy Hope might be the one to pull this whole thing out. And this is gonna be a problem when I start running into non-debuffed tier 4s like a Sue and like a Fantastic Four PvP team would probably do a lot of eating right here. They would probably eat very well. Okay, Crusher Creel putting in a little bit of work with the heels, staying alive, giving the business. Yeah, I can see him just being a reflect machine for the physical types, bro. This might not be a bad time to rock a reflect team. Yeah, because Gore is gonna run through all of this except Hulk. And now I got a whole team of folks, tier 4 and all that, to really go through. Oh, but my guy Hulk, one man show, baby. The one man show. Now, you know what? I do have another idea. I'm gonna build this team completely around Hulk. So that means we have to go find Beast. Damn it, Phil Coulson's buff won't work because it only applies to heroes. We need HP, we need HP buffs. HP buffs and damage reduction. Let's throw my guy Colossus in there as well. Where you at, bro? He banned? Yep. But we just need you for the debuff, bro, so I'm not tripping. And who else either has HP and or damage reduction? All resistances. Increased damage dealt to targets with debuff removal by 30%. You know what, Blue Marvel? You got the job. Now, is there an HP buff in here that I can give him as well? There is not. See here, equip that. And if not, I can give him the increased skill cooldown. But yeah, let's try that. Completely centered around Hulk. Nothing but buffs for this guy. It'll be interesting how Blue Marvel's buffs help or hinder. But Blue Marvel can actually put in a little bit of work maybe, and then he gets clapped. So no. But no, he's got all these heavy hitters. Ooh, didn't. Nope, not enough. Just simply not enough. So got the HP, more HP. Who else has a HP buff? And this may not work because I do understand that I'm also going against buffs, battlefield buffs from 5 different characters, as opposed to one battlefield buff for one character. Trust me, it's not lost on me. I just thought it'd be an interesting experiment. Pull up the supports, and we'll see who can give this guy something. Increase recovery rate. That's not going to do very much. Like that additional 30% HP with the damage reduction. If I could get something like this, 30% HP, 20% damage reduction to work for Hulk. And for those of you guys that are unaware, the reason why I put Beast on the team is because Beast gives, I think, 40% HP. Yeah, and 25% ignore dodge, which is useful. So, you know, between that and the Wasp combined was about 65% HP bump. And that's along with Wasp debuff removal and her other buffs. So you're getting the debuff removal, and you're also getting 20% HP, so 60% HP right there. Another 30 would have put it up to 90% with a 20% damage reduction. Makes me kind of wonder. I think all of his shit is for technokinetic. 35% for tech. Ignore dodge. Decrease damage from superhero by 30%. 50% damage to superheroes. That may actually be way more useful. Stuff just applies to universal types, symbiotes. The hell kind of support does Luke Cage have? Only for defenders. Only for defenders. Okay. This shit's for Fantastic Four. That's not going to help me in PvP. Got the two-way 20 with the max HP. But I already got the Mighty Insight coming from Colossus. So that's not going to work either. Means in that case, I'll sure be giving us the 20% ignore dodge or something like that with the a 35% ignore dodge with 55 supervillain, 25 damage reduction. I don't know. We'll get a few more of these in, and then we'll go ahead and call it. Instead of survivability, let's just try ramping the attack. So this guy in there. Along with Hella. Along with, where's Mystique? Let's save that. And let's get it. RNG is lame in this game. Yeah, it can be. It can be. It's more built for a longevity than, you know, quick gratification. It's more of a game that you have to play for a number of years in order to get the most out of it, bro. That's just being honest. But if you're playing every day, logging in every day, taking advantage of the rewards that are offered for things like this 28-day login event where you get CTP. Now granted, you could get some trash. You could get something like a Transcendence or a Patience. You know, but other than those two, every other CTP in here is, well, maybe the regen at this point. But other than those two, maybe and a half CTPs, every other CTP in here is useful. The Authority is useful if you reforge it. Energy is useful out the gate. Destruction is useful when you reforge it. Greed reforged is useful. Refinement reforged is useful. And Conquest reforged is useful. The Insight you can use straight up. Rage, Judgment, and Energy you can all use straight up with no reforge necessary. And this thing comes around every 45 days or so. Takes 28 days to run it, so you count that 28 plus whatever the remainder is to make the 45, and it comes around again. So that's actually dope. You also got, if you're running your GBRs every day and you're getting your 10 tokens for the premium comment card exchange, 30 days, that's 300 tokens, along with completing the future pass when it comes around, which is another 300 tokens. You can come in here and get yourself a free premium card. That's how I got most of these cards. And I have 2 decks. I've only gambled for cards twice, and it was like 5,000 crystals for 2 cards and 3 CTPs, some shit like that. It was on Black Friday a couple of years back. And the second time I really didn't get none, so I was like, fuck this shit. I'll keep rolling how I've been rolling. You know what I mean? So a lot of it is just, you know, you getting in here and putting it down. And all of these premium cards too, just sitting here chilling on top of the re-rolls and stuff. So yeah, now getting 25% Pierce and a perfect deck and all of that, that's a little different. But if you're just talking about getting pointed in the right direction to do the shit you need to do to be able to come with it with your account, that requires logging in, playing every day, that sort of thing. But if you're doing that, yeah, right. But yeah, this is what I was talking about with the challenges shit for this. This left side over here, this side over here, this should be weekly shit, right? Yeah, this should be weekly shit right here, right? And then this over here, this whole column, you see how it doesn't say, this just says weekly, but it doesn't say nothing. Well, this is very, very similar to this board. It's a copy paste, which I'm cool with that. But you have your weekly challenges here that you have to do all of these for to fill up every day, right? And you get 25 crystals here daily and 30 crystals weekly. They could do something similar with this. Not that hard. Not that hard, bro. And they got 20 crystals in here. They could bump the crystals up. They could either make them the same amount as the other one, or they could, you know, put the 20 crystals here and maybe 20 crystals here, 10 and 10. Leave that and put your 20 crystals there. That's weekly. This is daily. Because otherwise you come in here, you run this game mode once, maybe twice to perfect your score. Once you get good with it. I've been sitting on second, you know, and this may change before the end. You may have people holding out and shit like they did with Otherworld Battle. I mean, not Otherworld Battle, Squad Battle. But yeah. Like, you run that shit once and then you go on about your business. So I don't know how much I can count that as a game mode. Now the rewards, the rewards in here in the store are absolutely fucking amazing. Because you got another place where you can guarantee Soul of the Foul Team, Carbonadium, and Life Seed. This is absolutely dope. Along with the Otherworld Battle Shop dropping this year. This Battlefield shop, you can come in here and do the same thing. Tokens are a little bit more, but they're a little easier to come by. In a sense, as long as you're playing. I got a bunch I need to pick up here. Work my way towards some more tokens. But yeah. Actually pretty darn sick. We'll get in we'll get in one with my guy here. See if he can do Ultron. Okay. Energy projection, huh? Damn, I couldn't do that with Magneto. That's female. That's human. He's a mutant. That actually sucks because he's gonna crush 14. I just know he is at tier 4. But on the flip side, he's never been able to do this before. I'll try no strikers with support. Probably should have rocked him straight up. Oh, that's nice. I think I'm supposed to just cancel the tier 3. Yeah, this is easy pickings right here. Do it one more more time. Are you gonna reverse your turn? Brain coming out talking shit. Okay, pretty nice, pretty nice. He's never been able to do this for me before, at least. Go ahead and see if we can push this energy projection stage. My guy. Energy attack. See what he can do. He may not be able to do this without Dazzler support, to be honest. At least not on my account. But who knows? He's got a mighty rage. Oh yeah, he's got the DPS. If I can just deal with the bullshit shenanigans of my guy here. He skated on a lot of that DPS moving out of the way. Oh. Okay, he's gonna phase up. Okay. Pull one of these on me. Hit him with the cheerful anyway. Still pretty good DPS. Oh, get out of the way of the bullshit. Right. Yeah, that's wild. My DPS is saying one thing, but then if you look like, if you're not paying attention to your icon on the left, you could easily get clapped because, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you could easily get clapped because you see the icon on the left now has his health at full, but it's not. Wow. Yeah, that's some bullshit. The icon on the left and the HP bar over his head keep switching what his real DPS is. That is a bug, bro. And that's a bug that'll get you clapped up. Because one, with all of the visual noise, you can't necessarily see the HP bar over the character at all times. And then yeah, you can see the HP bar up in the top left corner, but they're not consistent. They keep flipping. 1 minute your real HP is above your head, the next minute your real HP is in the corner. It's fucking wild, bro. I've never seen that particular bug before. Ooh. Walk right into that. Society got an answer for that though. If we can Double check everything, make sure we good. Ain't no HP boy shenanigans going on. Switch to Cyclops here. If we can clap him up, nope. Switch to Polaris. Switch to Sight because he has a little bit better range on his auto attack. Snipe this guy right quick. Yes, sir. Easy push. And a quick booty box on the first clear. Oh, with some life seed too. I'll take it. Carbo. Nice. So what? Okay, so 30. 35 through, okay, so all of these are energy projection. Yeah. Damn, that's wild. Cable doesn't have the energy projection tag. You know what? Do this before I forget. Just, oh, he did get it. Okay. Apocalypse potential. But we are slowly climbing the ladder that is world boss baby. You know what? We're gonna do this with you. Yeah. And then we'll do Storm with her own thing. Ancient One lead. Oh yeah, she doesn't need that. Oh, you gonna try to be slick and snipe. I was gonna come down over your head with this waterfall, boy. Good old tidal wave. Pause. Had to catch that one. That's just not right. This day and age, boy, damn shame. Whoa. Okay. Laris is gonna get clapped. Oh. Wow. She actually got a oh, that was a awakened skill. Okay. Wow, he actually got off. That's fucking crazy, bro. I'm hitting this dude and nothing happened. Wow, that is fucking bonkers. Are you asleep? Look at him. And not baptize the dog.
You got me. It's okay.
Mm-mm.
It's okay.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna give him a blessing.
We release you in the name of Jesus. Yeah, my.
I'm gonna need you to stop. That's just how dogs sleep, but Mia used to sleep like that too. You just never paid attention. Okay.
Lean back down.
I'm gonna try to push him to. Oh wow. Dude doing the most. Oh, then I got sniped. We'll pop the tier 4 and the 5th skill. But we'll save the awakened skill because it takes way too long to build back up. Yep, I'm gonna get the pause at 8. No, he was in there playing with her. Go with this mess again. How terrible. Okay, let's see if we can pop off. It ain't enough. It ain't even enough to get the. Oh, wow, that sucks. Not out of the way. Oh, but they got the pop off though. If we can get them with the awaken skill already. Call out the partners to come get you and pack him off. And got the booty box for that. That's fire. That's fire. See how many more stages we got to. Wait a minute, why the hell is an ancient one available? What did I use? It must have been a striker. Oh, that's fucked up. Okay. try this instead. Yep, right there. Can't go wrong with some ignore dodge. Let's try this. Okay, I gotta keep in mind her damage accumulation is here 3. Now her damage. Well, got away from it though. That for 10 bars. Wow, that was quick. And make no mistake, he just swept Storm completely off the map. Like, just, yep, I'll holler at you. Thought that the little shit you did was something, huh? Watch this. Yow. Have to do my girl like that. Much better. Did skate on some of it. Skated on a lot of it. Get out of the way of your shenanigans. That's hell it. Whoa. Oops. Oh, that hurt. Get the heel going. Oh. Emergency, emergency. Now this dude ain't did his little old yet. You just being all types of difficult. All this extra. All because I'm ahead of the game. Gotta snipe me there. Get me clipped. You think you're slick. What this dude is doing the most. My guy. 52 card shuffle. I try to get the switch on the hit. Now we gotta pull it off now. Just left him with one hit. Nice. Pop this man. And get him out of here. Pretty nice finesse there, Snorm. I see you, girl. Okay, we're gonna get in this last world boss run, and then I think we're gonna call it a night, but we gotta turn this down. I'm not trying to take all day. We'll go ahead and throw the girl Rogue in there, of course, making life easy. And yeah, we got action. Maybe it's time I went ahead and tier 3 Crescent to go ahead and get her out of the way as well. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to put Crusher Creel back out there. I finally got an excuse to throw this guy on a team. I'm actually kind of liking it. That's one of the characters that I wanted to. Oh wow! Not paying attention and got slid. Why you gotta do my girls from the X-Men like that, man? And she 20 stages lower and hits way harder, so bars on the regular rotation. Much lower stage, of course. I don't get his man the business. Don't even let him think about it. Oh, you trying to... Yeah, you ain't slick, bro. Wow. Just trying to just... Any old kind... Oh, wow. This guy is doing the absolute most today. Get him out of here. Goodness gracious. All right. Yeah, so that was actually pretty dope. Deadpool, tier 4. Look out for more content with him in it, of course. Since we got my guy out here handling business, the Merc with the mouth, know what I mean? And y'all like, comment, share, sub, all of that jazz. And it's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all once again, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and Try to stay strong and fake a smile until